What's up everyone? We just received our first major update on the development of Arc Raiders straight from one of their combat designers, and they even included a little video that we'll show at the end. Let's get right into it. They start off with saying, since Technical Test 2, we've been hard at work preparing for launch. We're adding new content, sharpening what's already there, and making sure the encounters you'll get into are as thrilling, fair, and gratifying as they can be. That means a lot of balancing work based on the mountains of data and feedback we gained from so many people joining, playing, and pushing the boundaries of the game. If you played Technical Test 2, keep an eye on your email as we're planning on sending out additional surveys in small batches to dig even deeper into your experiences and hopes. So at the beginning of their statement, they don't really say much, just, they've been looking at data and feedback and making adjustments based on what they have. But here is where it gets interesting. They go on to say, one of our many learnings from TT2 was that a few weapons and gadgets were bending the rules in ways that didn't align with our design intent, either by making fights too quick, too one-sided, or just not giving players the time or tools to respond. And by the rules, I mean our combat pillars, the guiding principles that shape how Arc Raiders should feel when you engage with man or machine while topside. So here they've acknowledged some things were overpowered and drastically changing the flow and outcome of fights. One weapon that does come to mind is the anvil. If you don't know what the anvil is, it was a pistol that was basically a damn sniper that could two-tap people from long range. Think the Prime Wingman from Apex Legends. Next, they go on to say, our combat is built on beats and flow. That means letting action ramp up and have room to breathe, not just explode and end in an instant. We want to linger in those moments where two players feel locked in, reading each other's actions and responding with their own. So when weapons like the Arpeggio and Tempest had such a fast cadence and short TTK, those moments didn't have a chance to happen. We're tuning them to restore that flow. So they've confirmed that they're nerfing the Arpeggio and the Tempest because of their short TTK and ending fights too quickly. It seems they want the combat to be more tactical and give room for players to breathe and think of ways to get out of situations. Kind of like giving everyone some sort of chance to win with strategy, I guess? And I knew I was right about the anvil. Here's what they had to say about it and a couple other things. We're also thinking hard about range and versatility. Your loadout should influence how you move through the world, which fights you take, and how you win them. Even though the anvil is a personal favorite of mine, it was performing a bit too well at long ranges, to the point where it started cannibalizing on our rifles. Similarly, we found that our shotguns were overshadowing our SMGs. We want shotguns to feel viable, maybe more than they typically are in PvP games, but we overshot. The volcano hit too hard, too fast, and from too far away, so we're reworking its base cadence, spread, and how damage falls off over distances, while still leaving room for you to mod it to act like the beast that it was. And wow, that was a lot. They're really doubling down on changing their whole combat system, it seems, like with their nerfs here and there, but I don't think I mind. I like the approach of having your loadout feel unique, and I guess going for different builds, you can say. And to end off their balancing update, they mentioned the heavy shields were way too strong and shield swapping was way too efficient, so look out for those nerfs. Their statement ends with, we've got even more we're excited to show you at launch. New tools, new toys, new experiences. We're planning content that will hopefully meet your expectations and give you even more to build and bring along on your missions to the surface. I'm definitely looking forward to some patch notes in the future of everything they changed and seeing how different the game feels compared to playtest 2. And here's the video they added at the end of their update.